they're gonna keep having high hopes until the moment we cannot work anymore.
Your morning news now. Miami-Dade rescue crews are working alongside teams from Israel and Mexico in the search for survivors of a partially collapsed apartment building in Florida. The death toll is now at 9 after the recovery of 4 more bodies. Rescuers are using a 125-foot-long trench dug into the rubble to search for human remains. Meanwhile, the cause of the collapse is being examined, with investigators taking large pieces of the rubble to a warehouse for forensic evaluation. New reports are coming in about U.S. airstrikes conducted yesterday against Iran-backed militia groups in Iraq and Syria. The Defense Department says the strikes took place near the border between the two countries. Pentagon Press Secretary John Kirby says the militias were using the facilities to launch unmanned aerial vehicle attacks against U.S. troops in Iraq. 3 facilities used to house weapons and run military operations were targeted in the airstrike. 2 were in Syria, 1 was in Iraq. President Joe Biden is scheduled to visit La Crosse tomorrow, according to an official schedule release from the White House. This is part of Biden's scheduled trip to western Wisconsin, where he plans to highlight the benefits of the bipartisan infrastructure framework. No other details on the exact location of the president's visit have been released at this time, but we will provide them to you as soon as they become available.
Simply, this is the most dangerous and most intense heat wave I have seen in my career.
An unprecedented and dangerous heat wave is demolishing records in parts of the U.S. and is starting to blanket much of the country. High humidity in New York City could see temperatures go up as high as 105, while the Pacific Northwest is seeing highs over 40 degrees above average. Dry conditions and high temperatures create high risk factors for wildfires. Anyone celebrating the 4th of July should take care to not launch any fireworks near dry brush.
Temperatures this morning are off to a nice start. Lots of us already breaking that those upper 50-degree thresholds that we were at earlier. Most of us in those lower to mid 60s throughout the region. We are seeing higher dew points this morning. Those will continue to rise throughout the day today, and we will feel a little bit sticky and uncomfortable. We're looking at temperatures today rising to 85, mostly cloudy with some chances of some scattered showers, as well as some scattered thunderstorms later this evening.
The USDA will provide additional aid to dairy farmers and producers as part of its Pandemic Assistance for Producers initiative. The plan includes $400 million for the new dairy donation program to address food insecurity and mitigate food waste and loss. Additional pandemic payments targeted to dairy farmers have demonstrated losses that have not been covered by previous pandemic assistance. About $580 million is going for supplemental dairy margin coverage for small and medium farms. Thanks in part to rising vaccination rates and a drop in COVID-19 cases, more Americans are making plans to travel this summer. But what do travelers need to know before packing their suitcase? Health experts at Mayo Clinic Health System want to make sure you know the latest guidelines when it comes to traveling safely, like making sure everyone is vaccinated before going on a trip. For families with children under 12 who are not able to be vaccinated, experts say the kids should wear masks to help prevent spread. Starting today, a traffic shift will occur as part of an ongoing construction project for a new roundabout in Onalaska. The closure of East Main Street and Green Coulee Road is expected to last until August 6th. The overall roundabout project is on schedule to be completed in September.
Today we'll start the morning off with some patchier fog and mostly cloudy skies. Throughout the morning we'll continue to warm up. Chances of rain hit us around the afternoon hours. We will warm up to a high of 85 today. Mostly cloudy in the mid-afternoon to late evening hours with some chances of scattered thunderstorms later tonight. The next 8 days looks a little bit like a roller coaster. We have some chances of isolated thunderstorms as well as partly cloudy skies, but overall temperatures in those lower to mid 80s. 4th of July weekend is looking fantastic. Temperatures in the mid 80s, especially on 4th of July, specifically partly cloudy skies. Then chance of isolated thunderstorms on Monday. Those clear out by Tuesday.
We want to thank you for sharing your morning with us, and we hope you have a great day. We'll look forward to seeing you right back here tomorrow morning.